So, Mr. Jones, sorry I didn't send any instructions. I can see how this would be difficult to change this out, but I've got a setup here that should be similar to what you have. So you've got your hearing aid, which right now is not working. We sent you a receiver wire, and we sent you a removal tool. So what I'm going to show you in this video is how to take out the old receiver and replace it, and put the new receiver in the hearing aid and the removal tool. So the first thing you'll do is you'll take your tool here, you'll go to the small side right there, and you'll take this, put it right up against your wax guard. Now this may look different than your ear mold, but it's going to be similar, okay? Then you'll simply take this and you'll push that through. At that point you can set the mold aside for a second, and then we'll want to go ahead and replace the receiver next. So we're going to take this part here, and we're going to simply pull the old receiver out. We'll set that aside over there, and we're going to put the new receiver in. So there's 2 pins on the end of the receiver, and if you look inside the hearing aid, there's also 2 slots for a hole there, which may be difficult to see in this video, but they should match up pretty well for you. So then you'll take the 2 slots there, you'll put it down in the hearing aid so it looks like that. Then you'll take your fingernail on the top and you'll push down, and then to make sure you have it in, you'll give it a nice little tug, and then you're all set there. Now the next step is to take your new receiver and put it back on your ear mold. And this can be a little bit tricky, and I'll do this facing the video so you can see what it would look like from your perspective. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the end of the receiver is flush with the end of the mold there. So what you'll do is you'll hold the mold like this, and then you'll go ahead and try to put this in here. All right, and if you look, before I actually do that, let me show you inside of the mold. If you look, there's these kind of 4 brackets inside that mold there. That's where the receiver is going to fit into. So I can show you from a couple perspectives. So you want to take the piece and you want to kind of try to get it down in there. Like that. And then once you kind of get it in, what you want to start doing is trying to get it so it starts to line up there. And it's going to take a little bit of trial and error to get it, but you want to kind of keep adjusting it from the back. You want to keep looking at it from the front and keep pushing it forward so it gets there. Almost there, not quite. We'll push a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and now we're flush. Just like you pulled the receiver to check that it was in place, you're going to pull this to check that that's in place as well. So the steps are, first, remove the old receiver from the mold using the smaller end of the tool. Once you do that, take the old receiver off, put the new receiver on, and then put the new receiver into the mold, and making sure to tug and pull so everything is good. So that should get you set up. I'll send this in an email for you, which is obvious because you're going to be opening the email that I send you with this video, and then we can follow up via phone call or email to kind of help you along as you go through this process. All right?